Hey, how many of you have ever tried meditation as a form of improving your life and being more at peace with the world, etc.? Well, I know I have, and I know that it is a very popular thing nowadays. And like many things that are popular, my man Oscar Wilde, this is a great quote, a great quote from a dead gay guy. Oscar Wilde, who was a brilliant and very, very mistreated homosexual man back in the day, once said, everything popular is wrong. And I got to agree with him. So meditation very popular these days. And let me tell you, it only makes you crazy. And the reason is because the way that it's taught right now is we use meditation to still our mind and to quiet our thoughts. Well, that is like trying to grasp the wind. That's why I'm outside with the wind blowing. Impossible to do it. Impossible. The real reason for meditation, believe it or not, was not to have anything to do with your mind. The real reason for meditation is to feel yourself. And in particular, this is one of the things that's very confusing. It's not easy to figure out. When people talk about meditation, they're going to tell you to focus on the breath. And the idea here is that somehow there's something magical about the oxygen when you meditate. Like somehow magically the oxygen that you're breathing, if you do it in the right way, well, all of a sudden it will magically make you enlightened. It doesn't work like that. This is the reason that you focus on the breath. It's not because of the breath. It's because of the mechanics of what happens in your body when you breathe. Here's what I mean. The most important muscle in your body, hands down, for the health of your body, is a muscle that you never hear about. The most important muscle in your body is your diaphragm. Your diaphragm is like a balloon, and when you normally, in a healthy person, when you inhale, the balloon inflates, and that exerts an equal amount of pressure across the bottom of your torso, which means it presses the pressure down through your legs into the ground. And when you inhale, then the balloon collapses and it retracts the pressure up. So it's like this pulley. You breathe in, it pushes the pressure down. You breathe out, it brings the pressure up. So there's this up and down movement inside your body, which lubricates your joints, which gives you a feeling of buoyancy, which gives you a feeling of lightness. And believe it or not, and you can look this up, what is the number one way that fat leaves the body? If you want to burn fat, if you want to lose weight, what's the number one way to do it? Breathing. 84% of fat leaves the body in the form of carbon dioxide. So if you're overweight and if you're trying to lose weight, then breathe more deeply. Not because the oxygen, not because the air, not because all of a sudden it's magical, but because when you breathe properly, your diaphragm expands down. When you breathe out, it shrivels up, and all of the muscles around your diaphragm contract. So your muscles expand and contract rhythmically, and it's this smooth moving machine. So if you want to lose weight, if you want to be in better shape, if you want to meditate, the reason for doing it is to feel what is happening in your body, not to try to steal your thoughts, not to try to think about things that you want to happen. None of that stuff. That's all fine and good. Once you get in touch with how you feel, how do you feel inside? And the number one thing to focus on is your diaphragm. Focus on the feeling of your diaphragm expanding, pushing pressure down through your torso into the bottom cavity of your thoracic cavity, and then breathing in, feeling it come all the way up. And you know what you'll feel? You'll feel almost like an orgasm. It'll feel almost like an orgasm when you are doing it intentionally and skillfully. Later.